All right, CSS battle time for July 22nd. It looks kind of like a frog. Let's see how we want to do this. Okay. Um, the so there's the body, the dark green part that actually needs to be on top. There's the thing that looks like legs that look like borders with no background that are underneath the body. And then on top are the two circles that immediately look like layers of gradients. You have a linear gradient on top of a radial gradient to make that work. That doesn't help me much with what I need to style in what way, but that's kind of what it feels like. The lowest element, I think, are the legs. Highest element, I think, are the eyes. So if the lowest element are the legs, the background is, of course, not white. It's a bunch of E's. So, background, I think, are going to be E's. Then the next element is going to be, I think, this. The body's going to be this part. So the background of that is actually E's are fine. I need to set the background specifically. It's going to have a border though. I don't know what that is. 20 pixels solid. It's the lighter green. And border bottom border. How do I want to do that border width? I do that every time. I got each border width. It's going to be, it's not 20. It's less than that. It might be 10. Let's make that go away. 10. More than that, so 15. Let's call it for now 15. 15. 15. 0. That's the wrong one. This one needs to be 0. And then margin, it's going to be around 200, 100, 50, something like that. 120, 60, and it looks 1 pixel off. What is it, 16? 14. 14, of course. Okay, there are the legs. Now, to be really confusing, the legs are the body. Now I'm going to add a paragraph, which means the paragraph needs to exist. And I'm just going to go ahead and position fixed it, which may move the legs a little bit. No, it didn't. Okay. Okay. Border 0. Background darker green. Adding 150. Margin 0. There it is. Minus 150. 0, 10. Okay. Trying to see what's going on. Needs to be a little lower, 130. It's too tall. Let's make it 80. And 20, 15, 16. Now, is it too, it's too low? 140, 2, 3, 4, 144. The top is technically slightly high. Does it matter? I don't know. I don't think it matters. All right. Now I need to do an I. So I'm going to do sibling, paragraph selector, border radius 50%, margin 0, there it is, padding 50, that's way too big, 30, still too big, 20's too small, 25-ish, minus 150, not 1500, 100, maybe more like 70, 50, 30, 20, 15, 70, 68, 16, now back to 170, 71, nope, 169, that looks right. And then it's going to have a background. And I never remember, I'm going to have to stack two gradients. I think I want the radial one first. And it's going to go from just black to the white color. One Q. I don't know what that is, 20 pixels. It's way too big. At 50%, 10 pixels. 15, 16, 17. 17 looks pretty close. Then I want a linear gradient that's going to be light green to transparent to light green. Oh, this can't. No, depends on which order things are in. So that's the problem. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I did them backwards. That's fine. There we go. All right, that's going to be, I don't know what that is, 17 pixels. That one's going to be 0 and 30 pixels and 0. Okay, that one's too low. Let's try 25. Okay. Let's go back to 30. 31, 32, 33. That looks pretty good. Now I need another eye. I can't use, I can't shadow it. I have to actually have an element because the shadow will just produce the outline of the thing, not the actual thing. So I need another paragraph selector and margin minus 169. And what's it going to be? 56, 66. That's pretty close. The inside of the eyes aren't perfect. Let's see what the let's see what the engine thinks. Okay, that's a match. All right. Can we optimize? It's a lot of characters. Background, I say 3 times. Technically, I can save some characters. Var minus B. Border, I only say 2 more times. Margin, it's a wash. Position, border, padding. This is just going to be a lot of characters. I am at 11 minutes. Is there another way to do this? I'm sure there is. I mean, I'm sure there are much smarter ways to do this than the way I've done it. But that's going to be good enough for me today. So, minifying. $349. That's a bunch. It is what it is. That's the score for today. See you next time.